Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. My name is Asti Nurdiana from class B1 with student number 23220138, English Education Study Program at IKIP Siliwangi. Today, I'm going to present my research proposal entitled The Use of TikTok Videos by @speed.reading the challenge to improve the students' reading skills in one of private universities in Cimahi. I choose this topic because reading is an essential skill in learning English, but many students still struggle with comprehension, vocabulary, and reading speed. Meanwhile, TikTok, especially the account @speed.reading the challenge, provides short and interesting videos that teach reading strategies such as skimming and scanning. I am interested to see how this platform can be used to improve students' reading abilities, especially because most students are familiar with TikTok and use it every day. Alright, we are going to explain about the introduction. Background of the study. In the background of this research, I would like to explain what experts have said about it. In this digital era, the use of social media has become an important part of students' daily lives, including in the learning process. One of the most popular platforms among the younger generation is TikTok. TikTok was originally designed for entertainment, but now it's also being used as an innovative tool to enhance the learning experience. TikTok offers short and attractive content, which make it easier to use in education, especially for improving reading skills at the level university. In this research, I will use the sample account from TikTok. It's called @speed.reading the challenge, which provide videos aimed at enhancing reading skill and comprehension. This account has more than 697,400 followers and 5.4 million likes, showing the potential of TikTok as a learning media. Alright, according to Septiana 2024, reading skill is a process that is carried out by the reader to obtain the message intended to be conveyed in the text. However, in reality, many students still face difficulties in understanding reading text, increasing their reading speed and staying motivated when reading academic materials. Previous research also supports the use of TikTok in education. A study by Amin 2023 found that students are very interested in using TikTok as a learning medium because it combines various modes such as visual, sound, and text, making reading activities more enjoyable and interactive. Meanwhile, Mardiah Musa 2023 reported that TikTok could increase student motivation in reading fluency by using features like duet videos that make the activities more engaging and fun. The TikTok account @speed.reading the challenge is designed to improve reading speed and comprehension by teaching techniques such as skimming and scanning. Despite these positive findings, there is still limited research focusing specifically on the effectiveness of TikTok account in improving university students' reading skills, especially in Cimahi. Therefore, the study aimed to investigate the use of TikTok videos from @speed.reading the challenge to enhance student reading skills at one of private universities in Cimahi. By observing students' engagement and assessing their reading improvement. This research hopes to give a deeper understanding of the potential of social media as an additional educational tool. Now, next to the research question. This study is guided by 3 research questions. Number one is, to what extent does the use of TikTok videos from at speed reading the challenge enhance students' reading skills? Number two is, how do students perceive TikTok as a medium for improving reading comprehensions? And then number three is, what challenges do students encounter with using or when using TikTok videos for reading skills development? And then the research objective. The objective of this study are, number one is to assess the impact of TikTok videos from at speed reading the challenge on students' reading skill. Number two is to explore students' perceptions regarding TikTok as a tool for enhancing reading comprehension. And number three is to identify the challenges faced by students when using TikTok videos for reading improvement. Alright, we are going to scope and limitation. This research focuses on undergraduate students in the English education program at a private university in Cimahi who use TikTok as a supplementary tool for improving reading skills. However, the study is limited because it's only involves one specific group of students and the finding may not be applicable to all student population. Also, the study relies on self-reported data. And then, the significance of the study. The study has two main significances. The first one is practical significance. This study provides useful insight for the teacher, content creators, and educational institutions to design engaging and innovative reading activities that match student digital habits. And the second is theoretical significance. It contributes to the literature on the use of digital media, especially TikTok, in language learning for educational purposes. The next is definition of the key term. There are several key terms used in this study. Number one is TikTok, a platform for studying short-form videos. Number two is at speed reading the challenge, a TikTok account providing reading challenges and strategies, and it provides to practice reading speed and comprehension. Number three is reading skills, the ability to understand and interpret written text. And the fourth is private university, a non-government university located in Cimahi. Okay, now we move to the literature review. It is about reading. Reading is an essential language skill. According to Tarigan, 2008, reading is a process of translating written symbol into meaning. And Grape 2013 defines reading as an interactive process between the reader and the text, where meaning is built through the activation of background knowledge. There are four types of reading. Number one is extensive reading. Based on Day 2018, extensive reading is a large amount of text for general understanding and enjoyment. For example, like reading novels, magazines, or stories just for fun. The purpose is to get the main idea, not to understand every word. Number two is intensive reading. According to Nuttall 2005, intensive reading is a short text carefully to understand details, vocabulary, and grammar. For example, like studying a passage in a textbook or answering comprehension questions. The focus is on accuracy and deep understanding of the text. Number three is skimming. Based on Brown 2015, skimming is reading quickly to get the general idea or the main point of the text. For example, like when you quickly look at a news article headline or the first sentence of each paragraph to understand what the article is about without reading everything. And then number four is scanning. Based on Grelet 2010, scanning is reading quickly to find specific information such as name, date, or keyword. For example, like when you search for a phone number in a directory or a specific word in a glossary, you don't read the whole text, just the part you need. Okay, next is literature review about reading improvement. Reading improvement refers to the process of enhancing an individual's reading skill, particularly reading comprehension. The goal is to enable readers to effectively understand, interpret, and critically analyze text. According to Brown 2015, reading improvement involves practice and strategy, include consistent reading practice to help build speed and fluency, visual and digital media use to support comprehension through context and illustration, and then group discussion to encourage deeper understanding on and collaborative learning, and then problem-based learning to engage students in solving problems related to the text, fostering deeper understanding. Reading comprehension includes several aspects like literal comprehension to understand facts, inferential comprehension to making conclusions, evaluative comprehension to judging content quality, and information recognition to summarizing key ideas. Next, TikTok as educational platform. Studies by Fajriani and Fitri show that TikTok helps students understand learning material better and increase motivation and engagement. The account at speed.reading.challenge focuses on reading skills, especially skimming and scanning, and offers structured reading practice through challenges, which are important for academic reading. And based on Widya and Samia 2023, TikTok can improve vocabulary and fluency. So TikTok is a potential for English learning. Okay, next to the relevant studies. In this research, I refer to several previous studies related to the use of TikTok and reading improvement. There are some relevant studies and their titles. Number one is from Amin 2023. The title is Exploring Students' Reading Interest Through TikTok Multimodal Literacy. The finding is TikTok helps to increase students' reading interest by providing multimodal content and combine visual, text, and sound. Number two is Mardiah Musa 2023. The title is Using TikTok as a Way to Enhance Motivation in Reading Fluency Through Sight Word Duets. The finding is TikTok is effective in increasing student motivation and ability in reading fluency, especially through interactive feature. And number three is Nadilah 2023 with the title The Influence of TikTok on Students' Perception in Narrative Text Learning for Vocational High School. Finding is TikTok positively influences students' perception, motivation, and confidence in learning narrative text. And number four is Diana Sarkila 2024 with the title Student Perception on the Use of TikTok for Learning Speaking English. The finding is TikTok enhances students' confidence and speaking abilities through its interactive features like duet and stitch. So the study showed that TikTok has been proven useful not only for speaking or writing, but also for developing reading interest and motivation, which support the purpose of my research. Now we are going to explain about the research methodology. This research will use qualitative descriptive method to explore the use of TikTok videos in improving student reading skills. According to Moleong 2017, qualitative research is a research that intends to understand phenomenon of what is experienced by research subjects such as behavior, perception, motivation, action, etc. Holistically, and by means of description is the form of words and languages in a special natural context. And based on Arikunto 2019, described that descriptive research is intended to investigate the condition or other things that the results are presented in the form of research report. Qualitative descriptive research aims to describe phenomena as they naturally occur in real life. This method allows a deep understanding of the students' experiences in using TikTok videos for reading improvement. And then the setting will be conducted in IKIP Siliwangi English Education Program. And I will take the participants, about 10 students selected purposely. And then the instrument and the data collection. The data will be collected by using a Google Form questionnaire consisting of 10 open-ended questions about students' experience using TikTok for learning English. The procedure involves selective participants, asking them to watch TikTok videos for a week and then answering the questionnaire. And then the data analysis technique. Thematically analysis will be used to analyze the data. This included reading the responses carefully, coding significant phrases, identifying terms, and interpreting the result based on these terms, following model of Miles and Haberman. Thematic analysis is the approach developed by Miles and Haberman 2020 in a qualitative data analysis method focusing on identifying, organizing, and interpreting patterns or terms within data. Their models emphasize a systematic yet flexible process involving three main steps of activity like data condensation, data display, and conclusion drawing verification. Alright, we are going to the conclusion of this proposal. The conclusion, I hope this study is expected to show that TikTok, especially at speed.reading the challenge account, can help improve students' reading skills by making learning more interesting and relatable. Student perception as well as the challenges they face will give valuable insight for educators who want to incorporate digital platforms into their teaching. The last is references. For now, I use 32 references. There are from TikTok, from Septiana 2024, Amin 2023, Martiah Musa 2023, Rizka Maya Agustin 2024, Brown 2004, Ririn Haryanti 2024, Nadila 2023, Laili 2023, Dian Nasakila 2024, Alif Arga Kresna Yoga 2024. And then Mardiah Musa 2023, Sumrotun Lutfia, Suryanti, Enggal Riningayuh, Tarigan 2028, Brave 2013, Day 2018, Nutal 2005, Brown 2015, Grella 2010, Fitri Fajiani, Fitri Ulhaq Arikunto 2019, Moyong 2017, Nanda Saputra, Pot, and then Google Miles 2020. Alright, this is all my explanation for the research proposal. Thank you very much for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.